Growth. Growth is a huge aspect of the human life that we all need to learn to adapt to. Now, what happens? You're born, you're a really small person, and over time, physically, you grow. Now, growing isn't just a physical thing, it's a mental thing as well. Now, too many of us in today's day and age, we'd rather sit and struggle and be comfortable where we're at than to learn to address our fears, address our weaknesses, and understand and grow to know that where we might have these weaknesses today, we might have these fears today, we might have these failures of the past that might eat at you. They're not permanent. We can learn and grow to take those fears and those weaknesses and make them a strength of tomorrow. Now, what stops you in life? Nothing but yourself, your own mentality. In your head, you might be afraid to be judged by other people. You might be afraid to wonder what's going to happen if you take that risk, and that failure, that thought of failure, stops you from going out and doing amazing things with your life. Trust me, anxiety is a real thing. Anxiety is a fear of the unknown, a fear of failure, a fear of what might happen. I have anxiety. I know it. But what do? You take those fears, you think about them, and what are you really afraid of? This is your life. At the end of the day, whatever happens in your life, you have full control over. Now, there's things that might happen that you think are actually affecting you that you can't control. But at the end of the day, how you react, how you adapt to them, that's all up to you. At the end of the day, no one influences what you do daily. If you let your anxiety get to you, if you let your fears of failure and your weaknesses get to you, you sit there and you do nothing about them. But when you learn that you need to grow, you will look at that fear, you will look at those anxieties, you will get up and you will conquer them. That's the thing, is nothing in life is unconquerable. We can all take that brass ring. We can all stand up, we can all be stronger people. It's all just the mentality. When you learn to overcome what's holding you back, and you learn to grow, you will become stronger. You'll learn and you'll understand over time that you're your own worst enemy. If you want to go and you want to become a bodybuilder, where it might be hard genetically for some of us, it's not impossible. If you want to go and you want to be president of the United States or president of any country for that matter, and you think you'll never do it, you'll never even attempt to do it. It's that growth, it's that accepting of your failures that you learn to at least attempt. Because you never will reach your happiness without taking the risk to get there. If you're comfortable in life with just being comfortable, you're not working hard enough. You're not adapting. You're not understanding that things can change. And adapting to that change and overcoming your fears, overcoming your obstacles, helps you grow. You might have a fear of spiders today, but if you look at a spider and you think, what are you actually afraid of? That can help that fear go away. You know, people, they're afraid of their money problems. And they'll just continue to be in that money debt because they refuse to do anything to change that situation. They'll sit there and just sit in fear. And the whole problem will continue to fall and downward spiral. But when you look at that situation and you realize you have to make a plan, you make a plan to change that situation, and you take that first step, you will change your situation. It may not be the quickest solution, but it'll happen. That's why growth is important, guys. We all need to grow. And as a person, it's possible.